Hey, it's Titanium. I'm continuing to play Brunhilde in Princess of Darkness. Right now we are fighting against a Christian vampire from the southern Sweden, and we are about to finish the war. Also, we are looking for the hiding place of Odin, so we can wake him up and maybe even make him join our court and help us in our quest of restoring Midgard to its former glory. Uh, so yeah, also I am working on devouring another vampire from the southern Sweden. And mm, sorry, my dog is doing something strange. Uh, yeah, the war is over, so let's enforce our demands. And we got another county. It looks like yeah, it has a gold producing building, so I'm gonna keep it for now. Although I need marshal to increase the control over it. Oh, let's see. I need this guy, this pack leader Werther, as my steward. So I'll actually, yeah, just appoint this guy for now and increase control. Although it's not gonna be too fast since his skill is not very high. But it will do for now. Also, we have a prisoner. So, what we can do with her is we can challenge for Alpha, Herdify, Blood Bond Prisoner. We can execute her and Diabler write her as an execution method, and this way we get some of her experience. Also, we increase our blood potency in general, and yeah, we become stronger in general. So let's do that. Although I lost some piety that way, but now my blood potency is increased. So we eventually want to devour as many other vampires as we can, so we can become super strong eventually. Sorry, I had to make a shortcut, so I will be right back in a second. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm still not married, although I have a daughter who can marry. Um, what makes alliances good in this mod is the fact that most leaders are immortal, so our alliances usually are also they don't have an expiration date, so if we can get a strong alliance, that's a good alliance for most of the game we are gonna have left. So it's good to go for strong alliances. But I couldn't notice any potentially good alliance for her at the moment, so I think I'll go for another war. This guy apparently has an ally, and they both have 3,000 troops, but we should be strong enough to take him out. Also, in a few years or months, I will devour him. Yeah, 5 years still. So eventually, we will completely destroy that guy. Let's, as usually, go for the enemy's main army first. Maybe we will even capture someone. And with vampires, it's very nice when you can get some prisoners, because you can devour them for strength. Let's see. Odin started unlocking another tree. Monthly Tyranny minus 0.05. Then Intrigue is okay, because we use that a lot. Can recruit brigands as men-at-arms. well, they are pretty strong, mm, but they are archers, and I am focusing on skirmishers and light cavalry at the moment. So hostile scheme resistance, dread gain and natural dreads. Well, it's nothing crazy, but it's okay, I guess, especially if you play with intrigue a lot, and we actually do play with intrigue quite a lot, more often definitely than in the base game. So this guy is interesting. He's the clan Cappadocian, and they usually have um, some necromancy abilities. So it would be profitable to devour him, since we could learn some necromancy. And I got another banner, by the way, and this banner also increases my number of knights, so that's a good item, especially in this game mode, since our number of knights is very crucial. Knights are much stronger in this game mode than in the base game, so we want as many as them as we can. So I can get diplomacy. Lifestyle experience, gonna take that because it will eventually give me a perk. Pet cat, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I want pay. Can't afford that at the moment. Look, we have a prisoner, so you know what that means. Let's devour him, and he doesn't have a lot of experience, but he will increase our blood potency. So that's a bonus to all stats eventually, and also to prowess. Let's see, there's another war. Yes, we are assisting our family member. Actually, he's our brother. Brother vampire, so not really a biological one. He's doing okay. Anyway, so I won't gonna bother with assisting him. But by the way, I am getting sieged here, so I will split the forces and take that army out. Not feeling well. Well, doesn't matter, since I'm not gonna die of illness anyway. Let's catch them. The wolves should do okay. Yes, and they are doing okay. Let's conquer his capital if I have time. And we have another prisoner. Yeah, let's execute. Blood potency 6, so that's bonus to martial, intrigue and diplomacy. Also some experience, not a lot. And yeah, we lost some piety, but we want to stack up that blood potency as much as we can. Here he is trying to siege me out. Well, that was close. He has some counter to my wolves, but he lost. So let's take his capital right now, and after that we should be okay. The war should be over, and we will be ready to start another one as soon as I gain some more piety. So forces are expensive, and with my treasury pretty empty, I need to think about how I will keep my soldiers on the field of battle. So this guy grants me a chance for stewardship lifestyle experience. I'm not sure if I got that, but I am actually getting closer to unlocking another perk. And yeah, let's enforce demands, and now this province is ours. It's not a great one, so I will actually give it away to someone. Also, I will give this one to someone as well. Uh, but probably not right now, just in a moment. So let's increase control here, and this one can be given to someone of my religion and culture. Yeah, let's say this guy. He is, well, he's not like directly from our line, but he has the same religion, and it is what matters. Also, let's see how development is doing in this county. Well, not great. Also, we have the small blood tax that decreases development gain. Eventually, I will get rid of that building. Not right now, because I need gold actually. Pushing south should increase my diplomatic range, so eventually I will get access to some better alliances. Also, no, I cannot attack this guy yet. How far away are we from creating the Sweden title? Actually, just two counties away, so pretty soon I will get the title of Sweden. No, the vampiric Queen of Sweden, let's say. Not the actual Kingdom of Sweden. But it will take a lot still to recover the Midgard Empire. Do I have the personal deity? I don't think I have. So let's determine personal deity, and I will choose Thor for stewardship and prowess. I don't remember if I already done that, honestly. What of the clans? So the ones that don't have the Primogen appointed at my court are going to feel marginalized, and it will decrease their opinion of me. But it doesn't matter. I'm basically at war with them, at least in Scandinavia. Well, not formally at war, but I am going to be attacking them and pushing them back, and they hate me, and for a reason. So it's 20 months until I am able to determine if finding the place of rest of Odin is possible. Let's hope I actually find him, and it would be great if he joined my my cause. Minting new coin. Either prestige or stewardship experience and a role. I will take the experience, and I gained some gold, so that's a good roll. Counting cornerstones, I will take that and eventually progress until the centralization perk for increased development in my counties, well, in my capital county. And let's see, I hope I can wake up Odin in this episode, but it's not guaranteed. Unfortunately. How long am I gonna have? 23 months of truce and 4 years. So, 23 months until I can attack this guy again. He's already at war with this guy, but I am gonna eat him soon. Let's see what perks Odin unlocked. Yeah, hostile scheme resistance, and this is almost over this tree. Yeah, and the next character I'm going to devour is probably going to be some kind of necromancer, and I will hope I can get his skills, but it's not guaranteed. The trolls. So you found where your target lies, but you also found a whole army of mercenaries protecting the place, apparently paid by a complex scheme run by some of the vampire's servants. You have your own army not too far, obviously, but the mercenaries are entrenched and are expecting trouble. The choice is yours. If you go ahead, you will need to win quickly before they move the torpid vampire elsewhere. You could also call off the operation if you don't want to risk it. So, 31% of a critical success, or 34% of me losing something along the way. But I just hope it's not my head. All 34% of losing the trail. So let's charge. You lost the trail of your target and you return to your court without much, if anything, to show for your trip. Obviously, this is a trying time as your rivals already sneakers behind your back. How will you handle the situation? Finance a show off to force the quell of unrest? Huh. Or just some stress. I'll take the stress and I will have to start looking for Odin again. But yeah, I can start in 2 years, so unfortunately the mercenaries moved Odin somewhere else and he's protected, so waking him up won't be easy because he has bodyguards even in his sleep. But I think I am able to. No, I am not yet able to attack this guy. Yeah, we still have a truce, right? Yeah, for a year. So let's wait, and then I'm gonna attack him again, and then we'll be just one county away from getting the title of Sweden. And just a little bit closer of recreating the Midgard Empire. Let's see, this is the guy that we want to devour. He's a pretty bad fighter for a vampire, so it should be fine. He's quite old, not as old as me, but he is 400 years ago. And he is of some Egyptian religion, actually. So I'm not sure what he is doing in Scandinavia, but we'll get him out. So, riddles are below. Pastime among the Swedish. 2 or more players will exchange increasingly tough problems, often rhyming and steeped in allegory or myth. On one particular long lazy day, my marshal Marcus thinks to challenge me for a game with what must be half the people at court watching. Yeah, test my speechcraft and I apparently won some prestige in that role. So I'm also gaining rat free to increase my health, not like it matters. So I want that building eventually, but it costs me prestige. It will increase light cavalry toughness and damage, and walls are apparently light cavalry. So on their own they are like not amazing, but they can be buffed, and I'm gonna buff them. So I will have cheap, strong units available. Anything else I could be building here? Well, this building is super expensive for me at the moment, and I am not sure why exactly. Mm, yeah, I am not sure why exactly it is this expensive, but I guess I will eventually get them anyway. So, Iceland is a remote land even for other Scandinavians, but it has come to your attention with the tale of one Snorri Sturluson, apparently the most powerful politician of the island. A scholar of Norse mythology, Snorri has navigated chaotic Icelandic and Norwegian politics for decades now, but it seems that the King of Norway has had enough. One of your agents reports that an assassination plot is underway targeting the Icelandic lawmaker. It's of little concern to you, of course, but there is the option for saving Snorri and bringing him back to your court. If you wish, he could make for an interesting candidate for the Embrace. So he has pretty good stats, and yeah, I could make him a vampire, and he would make a great servant. So gold is no concern. This great person will join your court. Yeah, let's pay him and transport him to our court. Let's see if he arrived. I didn't get a message, so yeah, Snorri. Uh, Sturluson the Saga storyteller, so he has pretty good stats. He's a scholar, he's a charismatic negotiator. So let's embrace him as my vampiric child. It will take a few months to prepare everything for the embrace, but after a few months we'll get some choices about how we want to go about this well, embrace. And let's see which one I want to conquer. Mm, which one is the Dutch capital? Oh, it's further south, right? This one is the county capital, and he doesn't own it, so yeah, let's just take. Uh, actually, I could like take his whole duchy right away, 3 provinces. Uh, yeah, but I need just a little bit more devotion. Unrest is in Vermland. I will show them what I'm made of. Impress them with grand speech about my rule. So I lost the role, so yeah, of course. So no stewardship perk for me this time. Not for free at least. Um, yeah, in 2 months I will be able to ready the invasion for the duchy. Yes, it is ready, so Holy War for duchy. Let's do this. Let's raise everyone and siege 2 castles at the same time, right away. Including his capital, although his forces are running away. So let's chase him a little bit with the bigger half and embrace Snorri Sturluson. I spent a little bit of piety. He drains a little bit of my blood and I get a little bit of sanguine resonance experience. So let's do this. He will become a vampire now. And an education. So I can either control him tightly, I can keep him close but leave some liberties to him, or I can give him freedom. And if I give him freedom, he's more likely to get stats increased. So yeah, I will give him freedom, actually. And he will stay at my court anyway. And so I can either decrease his learning by 5 or I gain isolated for 1 year. I don't want to get isolated because it decreases my stewardship by 10. So if he loses some learning, it's no big deal. Matters of faith, so I can teach him everything myself and gain some piety, or I can pay. I will teach him myself for the cost of some stress. Let's go to this castle. I lost some stress due to having a cat. Tempted by the glowed fist, your child has shown a serious interest into matters of rulership. An interest that has made him so far conclude that might makes right. While you don't necessarily agree, you must admit that you have already picked up some interesting insights by his way of doing things. Perhaps encouraging him to continue would yield further experience. Yeah, perhaps we can learn of each other after all. So he chooses his own religion, like vampiric ideology more like, but I gain 1 stewardship lifestyle perk, and I will actually take that perk over him being of my religion. I can make him convert later anyway. He kind of hates me already, so I cannot make him convert to my ideology because of that. Kalmar. Yes, let's attack this guy and see the rolls. So he's trying to run away, but I have 76% of chance to catch him. And yeah, it looks like I caught him, and this is the duel. For a brief moment, devotee Arnulf Jormungandrson and I pace in a lazy half circle, each waiting for our opening. I heft my Wayland's Wirkan ready to defend myself while he clutches his axe firmly in hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. Well, it's not really till the first blood, it's till I eat him. So let's see, what can I get here? Very high increase to my likelihood of success, medium chance of injury. So my form is good with only small errors, and I have my opponent on the back foot, but still need to consolidate my victory. So my claws will hurt you, and high increase to my likelihood of success. My opponent is reeling from me, victory is close that I can practically taste it. Maggot, you think you can stand against me? This really isn't increasing my chances of victory. I am an animal, yeah. High likelihood of success, I am victorious. And now, if I hit him, let's see, blood potency 7. His blood has fleeting resonance, but still I get melancholy resonance. This is one that is used eventually by necromancy. 10% to gain the trait Auspex. Auspex is a discipline that grants vampires supernatural senses. And trait Obfuscate is a discipline that allows vampires to conceal themselves. Yeah, let's devour him. It is time for your child to be formally presented to your court, or is it? It is traditional part of Kainite society to is fought with both opportunities and danger, as your courtiers and vassals will certainly look for any weakness worth exploiting in your new protege. Behave yourself in there. I'm not gonna be spending gold on that event, at least not right now. Also, let's go for this guy's capital. Paying for war. Cut down such a military expenditures. Shrouded Failure. Pack member Esias get a priest claim on Midgard. Yeah, but what is he gonna do about this? Nothing. None of them is going to win wars against me. Also, looks like we got a prisoner, and he is a vampire, so let's see what happens if I execute him. I got blood potency 8, and right now I have blood potency 7, so... And I get a lot of melancholy resonance experience, so let's do that. Yeah, and now I'm of blood potency 8, and I'm growing pretty strong. 63 prowess. So, by the way, this will be it for this episode. I hope you enjoy this mode as I do, and yeah, if you do, I will see you in the next one.